Good morning. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see, how do I do this? Let me move this over here. Something like so. Let's see. There it is. Let's go good. Let's go get that one. There you go. Good morning, Luis. Happy Trading Monday. That's right. I'm looking at gold, wishing I would have stayed in. I got in last night somewhere up here for the sell. It took way too long. I needed to go to sleep so I could get up this morning. I almost didn't get up this morning. And I wake up to see that it dropped over 100 pips from my entry. My entry was somewhere up here. Look at that, 140 pips. And I closed it way too early. But I did get some sleep. Took a look at GU. GU also broke out. I got this win over here too. So that was an early night, but a late night because I kept waiting for it to finish up doing what it was doing. I didn't want to go to bed with an open trade. In the end, I went to bed. I closed it and I went to sleep. And it was a runner. Man, oh man, man, oh man. This is getting a little extended though. Let's go high time frame. This is why I was kind of confident on taking this, because this is the continuation of the bounce. It came back down, bounce off of prior resistance. I thought pretty confident it was going to go up, which it did. I guess I wasn't confident enough. I should have held it. It's a 4-hour. Very solid support right there. About 30 pips to the bottom. It's above prior resistance over here. It's not very clean. I guess that's the next area over here. I'm trying to find the next place where I can go to. Let me find some resistance there. That's only 18 pips. Guess I'd rather see a sell than anything. I'm not sure that GU is going to be tradable for me today. I mean, again, I already traded it over the 50 moving average here last night. And gold on its rejection from up here also last night. Now on a small move like that from gold, let me see if it breaks through here. Well, that's a long ways to go, right? Because it's way down here now. For those of you who are on TTA, you ate pretty good from that last night. Good morning, Abby. Morning, Cherry. Good job, man. Yeah, I wish I could have stayed in bed. I did pretty good on this right here. I didn't catch the buy. It surprised me how quickly it left. And then once it created resistance up here, and it was in the golden zone, I entered for a sell somewhere here. And I got out somewhere in here. And then it did all this. I was like, oh, gee, of course it did all that while I was sleeping. So that would have been a nice little win, but I didn't do nothing with that. Antonio, good morning. Thanks for your valuable time. God bless you and the family. Thank you, Antonio. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so this played out last night. It played out as a buy, played out as a sell. It even came back into the zone nicely. You know what I never did last night? I never did turn on my stochastic RSI. That might have helped me hold that longer. You know, just leave my stop loss where it was, because it was pretty good. Actually, what it was is that it was too early. It was too early to move my stop loss into profit. I thought about putting in a trailing stop loss, but even now I noticed that if I had put a trailing stop loss, it would have taken me out. Had I put a trailing stop loss, it would have taken me out. So I'm glad I didn't put a trailing stop loss. And I didn't want to hang around long enough to see it actually make its move. It made its move at 3 a.m. with the London Open. No way I was going to stay up that late and get up this morning, you know. So because I couldn't move it to break even because it was still too early, and I needed to go to bed, and I didn't want to put a trailing stop loss because it would have taken me out, which it did. It would have. Then the only option was for me to take profit, which I did. And then I wake up to all this. So it's like, okay, missed out on that one. No problem. It's back in the zone, basically, back in the zone that I sent out last night to the team. And then there's this over here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that golden zone because all what I have there is now a resistance. But it is kind of nice to see that it rejected right at the 61. Well, not quite exactly the 61.8, almost at the 61.8, which is what I was expecting. Let me go back and see. Was it 61.8? Not quite. It didn't quite make it to 61.8. Almost. Not quite. Where's my music? See if I can get us some music. Kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet in these here lands. Anybody into Star Wars? Do I have any Star Wars fans here? I'm tempted to take a buy, but it's kind of early for a buy on gold. I mean, it's a nice bounce. I'd have been alert. I mean, I was awake, but I wasn't alert. When that bounce was happening, I would have taken it. Yeah, GU was nice. I did not send GU. I mean, GU paid out nicely. But I like gold much better. So I sent gold instead. And gold paid out really early. Gold paid out. This is 10 a.m. Is it 10 a.m.? No, this is 8 a.m. 8 and 9 paid out very nice. And GU took a little longer than that. GU needed the 3 a.m. push, which is what it did. Before it did all that shenanigans, I was already out. But it was nice. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice up here. It was easy. Ooh, it was easy for a Monday, that's for sure. See what else we find in the world of Forex this morning. That's a Dixie. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the Dixie now. We know what the Dixie is doing because we know. Well, now it is extended on the 1 hour. Let's go take a look at it in bigger time frames. Oh, 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 oh. It's trying to reject that again. Let's see what it does. Nice fake out. Nice little fake out. Which means if this rejects, which I think it will, gold will come down. Yeah, something like that. That's a nice little W. A little W within a bigger W. So does that mean it wants to break to the top? Right now it's not, but that's a good way to map it. Since we are already so close, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore this bottom. And let's go to that top. Or should I cover the whole thing? Let's go to here. Let's go to there. And we'll watch what it does. It's gotta climb that. If it climbs that, then gold's coming down, further down, further down. Let's see what else we find. What else is around here? Is GA? GA on the daily. Is this Owanda or is this FXCM? This is Owanda. Let's go to FXCM. Oh, look at that. That's still messing around in there. I think this was Friday. I think I did that Friday. That thing is still messing around in there. That's a nice little setup for GA. The longer it hangs in there, the more violent the breakout. So if somebody likes GA, that's pretty nice. Quick look at GJ. For all this bravado, for all this push up and everything, still bearish. It is bearish. Bearish it is. Bearish it is. Now, how much can it keep squeezing though? How long can it keep squeezing that thing in there? That's a daily. 4 hour. Beginning to reject. Had a nice little move to the upside. Had a nice little breakout. Now I think that's getting tired. Can it come back in? Will it come back in? It's way up there. That would be a good one to keep an eye on. For it to return inside the zone. Yeah, that's not getting past that without news. Do we have news? Not today, we don't. Oh, we got GP news in the morning. Oh, those already happened. Yeah, not without news, it's not going anywhere. Let's see. Where's our indexes? Boy, that paid out pretty nicely. Remember this? That was the US 30. Nice breakout, kept going. Beautiful resistance candle. Very nice. It's testing prior resistance. For those of you who like the indexes, indexes can pay out very nicely. There also can be a wild pony. So that looks like money. Looks like money. That looks like money. This didn't do much since the last time. Not quite sure how to look at that. It's kind of messy. And the only clear thing here is the trend line. It seems to be breaking that. I'll leave that alone. Let's go back to the Dixie. This baby is almost there already. That kind of left a clue, didn't it? When to feel that wick. I think we talked about that last week. Anybody did anything special this weekend? Yeah, that's right. It's daytime over there. I'm just not realizing, Luna. Good job, Jones. Hey, Jonathan, how are you, man? God bless you, brother. I'll take a look at the chef. Morning, Roberto. Mercedes. That's part of being on that side of the world, right? All the gadgets that you can get. Okay, let's go take a look at the Swissy. I'm disappointed with the Swissy because we didn't catch all that beautifulness. Let's see, they go back in the channel yet? Nope. Nope, not yet. Kind of creating its own thing over here. Maybe it will join up there somewhere. What kind of resistance are we looking at? Faked out right there. Yeah, I don't trade it. The only thing I noticed it was the channel earlier last month, and I thought, wow, or was it this month? You could have really taken advantage of that. I think when I started broadcasting, it was just hitting up here. Let me see. No, actually, no. We were, yeah, it was still somewhere in here. Let me see. Wow, this is the whole month. Okay. So I started broadcasting somewhere down here. But I didn't see this channel until it was over, like way over here. And then there was this rejection, this bounce, this rejection. I would have paid a whole bunch of pips, like 300 pips, I think we could have caught. But I wasn't paying any attention to it. All right, now we wait. GU could break and give up another 18 pips or so, but I just don't like taking. It's just not the play on GU as far as buys is concerned was here. Otherwise, beyond here, let's see. What is that? 32 pips to the top on that. And they're pretty clean candles after that. To all the way up here. So, you know, buys above that. But I mean, can you catch 18 pips? You could catch 18 pips. I don't want to take that. What's the heat wave telling us? I haven't used the heat wave in, I have no idea how long. Let's see. Oh, GBP is strong. Let's see. Do I want to bite into my apple first? No, it's rejecting. Sorry, guys. It's y'all's fault. Because I wanted to be here this morning. I gave up on this nice little trade as it came down. It bounced nicely there. We shall see if it holds. Put 30-minute. It's gonna be tempted to take that as a sell, but there's still support down here and support down here, and overall, I think this is a big area for gold, is it not? Yeah. This is a big important area for gold. Excuse me. I guess these are unnecessary at the moment. How many pips is that? 50 pips to the bottom of that? Wow, that's a whole lot more than I thought. 50 pips and 86 pips? Wow, that's a lot. It could give you that 50 or 80 in a wick. So we shall see what it does. Haha. That's awesome, Jonathan. That's awesome. And those of you on TTA, you don't want to miss tonight. We got a checklist for you. Took me a while to put this together, so you might want to be there. I'm going to take it really chill this morning. Being Monday, being that price moved so much last night, it may not want to move this morning or give fake outs. Plus, we know it's the 8 a.m. and the 9 a.m. candle, right? That speaks to us. Wait a minute, what's going on over here in GU? Look at all those rejections. On what time frame is that? 15-minute? Yeah, I think we might see GU come back in. And if they are correlated as they are, GBP, JPY, and GBP USD, then we might see them both come down. 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour kind of in the middle, indecisive. Daily still pushing up. This is the same thing we did with GJ. Lots of support here. Won't that be something when that breaks? When that breaks, oh boy. Down here. 1, 2, 3. $465 pips. You know how Jay was talking about a swing trade going up? That's a swing trade going down right here. But that's going to take news. methinks. You have 8:30 durable goods. You have 11:30. Several folders today. And then 1 o'clock. Lots of folders today. Here's another bigger picture. It's struggling with the 50 on the 1 hour. Yeah, I think it's tired. I think it's tired. If you're feeling adventurous, entry, stop loss about 12 pips, TP about 20 pips to the 50, about 30 pips down here. I'm not feeling that adventurous, but I see a flip. I see a flip coming on GU. And I think there's going to be a bearish. I mean, who cares what I think? But, and I got to say that because, again, I don't like it very much when people say, I think this is going to happen. I think, who cares what we think? It doesn't matter what we think. It's what's going on. But what I'm looking at is, with all the rejections going on, little bearish, small bearish flag here, break to the bottom. I learned a long time ago. I think don't mean nothing. Golden zone here at this resistance. In this drop. I think. I have learned from watching and reading experts. Even the opinions of experts sometimes are so messed up. The so-called experts. Now, at some point, you have to trust an expert, right? You have a tax advisor, you have a lawyer, you have a doctor telling you need a procedure. That's why they have second opinions, right? You go to one doctor and the one doctor says, oh, we need to cut your arm off. Talk to another doctor and the doctor says, oh, we'll have you up and ready. And we have to up and completely functional in 3 months. Well, that's kind of radical from cutting your arm off to, that's a big difference. I think gold is selling. I think gold is selling. A wick fail will be about 37 pips. Okay, it dropped, pull back, drop, pull back, drop, pulling back. And I'm going by what I'm seeing, not my opinion, just watching it. Good morning, Joven. Yeah, JPY is pretty weak. Holy cow, JPY is really weak. Not that. Wow. So it should be coming down, but instead it's really pressing up there. It's so weak. With no news. Oh, there goes gold. Did I mention it was selling? Did I mention gold was selling? Yeah, I think that baby is going. I think you're right, Mercedes. We'll just watch it or get in. As I mentioned before, entry, stop loss. Stop loss is about 12 pips away if you want to be really safe. This stop loss, well, it would have been better for you to enter here. And then the stop loss would have been about 13 pips. You're already up 10 pips. Morning, 7. This is a 7 a.m. candle. Hey, it's Ash. All is good. All is good. Having a quiet, peaceful week. My wife is visiting her sisters. Check out the house with myself. I can play my loud Mark Anthony music. At the same time, I can meditate and quiet. I like my solitude. Dropping my phone. I asked before, I don't know if anybody answered. Anybody a fan of Star Wars? Anybody a Star Wars fan? That looks like it might not work. after all, but still holding. We'll see. Do you make a move? I guess Stefan is saying the old, I'm talking about the old Star Wars. Did you watch The Mandalorian on the Disney Channel? The Mandalorian. Well, that looks like it might have been a loss. Well, Disney had some new people on these Star Wars projects. Are pretty cool. The Mandalorian, pretty awesome, well done, beautiful creation. Oh, that's gonna break. Well, they just came out with Visions. Have you seen Visions? It's on Disney Channel now. The Mandalorian. Oh, there goes GU breaking the high. Oh, look at GBP. GBP is at 8. Wow. It's at the golden zone. See, that holds. The Mandalorian, man. What a show. Mandalorian is what Star Wars should have been over the last 10 years. It's a great story. And last season ended unbelievable. It was amazing. I'm not even going to tell you. It's so important and so good what happened that there's no way I'm going to tell you. You got to go watch it. Well, Visions is pretty good. Visions is an anime version. Oh, liquidity move. Liquidity move on GU. Visions is an anime version of Star Wars. Different concept ideas of fans around the world. Pretty darn good. Watch the whole thing in one sitting. It was only 6 episodes, 7 episodes, and each episode is like 14 minutes. Something like that. Take a look at the Dixie. Yeah, the Mandalorian was pretty awesome. You would like Visions, Jonathan. GU and GBP, I mean GBP and USD battling it out. USD is gaining strength. Buen día, Josh. Yeah, I watched The Bad Batch too. Pretty good. It was cute. At least it was well done. Good morning, Abby. GBP just don't want to quit. Good morning. Morning, Kimmy. Yeah, Josh, I was on the sale too. Desde acá arriba, hermano. Yeah, 1759. Yep, somewhere in there. Y me salí tempranito, demasiado temprano. Demasiado temprano. Estaba explicando que desde mi entrada el precio no se había movido lo suficiente para mí mover mi stop loss. Y tenía que irme a la cama. Y no quería poner un trading stop porque me iba a quitar, me iba a sacar y lo hubiese hecho. So I just closed it. With profit. And it was nice. Good profit, but waking up to find 140 pips, man. Not so nice. The index gaining some strength. It's usually a delayed reaction on gold and USD when the Dixie starts moving. Pretty quick, Jones. I've done hundreds and hundreds of them, so pretty quick. 10 minutes, maybe. This thing closes. How many? What is this? This is the 5 minutes to this 30-minute candle. You know, this closes. It's tea this morning. When I don't have enough food in my stomach, that coffee tends to burrow a hole in my stomach. So I'm doing a little tea this morning. Thanks, Jones. Yeah, it's just from doing a whole bunch of them. Looks like the Dixie keeps pushing. This is going to be important how this ends right here. So that's a 30-minute candle, another indecision candle. An upper and bottom wick. Dixie pushing. Nice little seesaw going on. Rejection candle up here. Still bullish. Well, that's a big rejection. Or is that a retest? We shall see. Looks like a rejection to me. My darn phone. Where's my... There it is. The prop for my phone. Excuse me. I gotta have this. All right. I should call this chilling with Robert instead of trading with Robert. Just chill over here. Come on, gold. Let's go. Tired of your apprehension. What was it? 3 minutes ago, this looked like it was going to close bullish. Look at that. Come on. Let's go. How many seconds is that left? Or is it still a couple minutes? No, 40 seconds to that candle close. The open of the new candle. We got a 30-minute candle bearish. Two consecutively bearish candles after the drop, after the pullback. I think it's going down. I think it's going down and it's not looking back. We'll see. What are we looking at? I think we're looking at a wick fill. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, I think we are looking at a wick fill. As long as the Dixie keeps pushing. Big old rejection on GU. Good morning, Malik. It's currently holding though. But I think it's holding to induce buyers. I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, this candle is looking like what this candle looked like just a few minutes ago. So we'll see. Maybe it is creating support. It could be creating support. But before this 30-minute candle closes, we will know. Well, baseball playoffs are coming up. I don't know if anybody's a baseball fan. I know I is. We got only what, 12 games left, 10 games left this season, something like that. Find out who's going to the playoffs. It's breaking the highs. The low highs, that is. We'll see how it ends. Dodgers all the way. Gotta take a quick look at the standings. Well, gold broke the high there. We'll see if that holds. So Tampa Bay's clinched. The White Sox have clinched. The Brewers have clinched. So have San Francisco and Dodgers. St. Louis ain't gonna make it. I'm looking at the wild card. Wow. So it's New York, Boston, and Toronto. They still haven't figured out who's going. Looks like Houston is going to win this division. I mean, it's still tight, but Seattle is 5 games behind. Houston's going to win this division. Does they have a total collapse? So then, yep, it's going to be a fight. It is a fight. Oh, Oakland's still around though. Not really. Oakland has like 5 games to catch up. Ain't gonna happen. So New York, Boston, and Toronto are duking it out this week. And the Yankees just swept the Red Sox 3 games, didn't they? Excuse me. That over here. This big rejection right there. So had I entered that, I would have lost there. It's still fundamentally doing the same thing. It's rejecting at the same spot. But there's no volume yet. I'm talking about GU. So the 8 a.m. candle should speak to us. Looks like on gold, the 7 a.m. candle always does something. Hasn't done much, but it did do a bounce from right there when I was expecting it to go down, feel the wick. Doesn't mean that it still won't. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Went back and kissed the 8. That's what gold did. Ooh. Oh. Let's do this. Still waiting here. Oh, nice. Wow, USD has gained some strength. It's a battle. Then GBP and USD are duking it out. So again, we got the Dixie going up and we have gold going up. A little bit of a contradiction here, right? Something got to give. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel a nap coming before class today. So yeah, what I watched this weekend, I watched well, Visions I watched last week. That was pretty good. Again, I recommend it if you're a Star Wars fan. I think you'll like it. What else? Clickbait. Wow, Clickbait was amazing. Anybody watch that? That's serious drama on Netflix. Clickbait. Ooh. What's that? That was a 15-minute candle just closed. Billions. Yeah, I still have to watch it. Billions. The other day I tried to watch the Wolf of Wall Street. That was just way too, what's the word? That was just way too vulgar. I didn't finish it. Yeah, Clickbait I was very impressed. Very well done. The story, the plot. The acting was pretty good. Little over the top by one or two characters. Which movie, Derek? Ooh, excuse me. Dixie really pushing. Got it. Yeah, no, I didn't appreciate how vulgar it was. That was pretty bad. I can see, I mean, there's a lot of truths in it, but the presentation just could not abide it. I could not abide the presentation. Ooh, excuse me. While it looks like GBP USD is dropping, it's still ranging. I mean, I'd rather see the sell than the buy. I am sell biased on GU. $10 minutes to the 8 a.m. candle. Good morning, Pamela. Roberto says that GJ rejected. It would have to, because GU rejected, right? Yep, right on that trend line. Four-hour trend line? No, that's a daily trend line, I think. It's 4-hour trend line. I just cut right through that. Yep. Yeah, what I'm interested in GJ is if price comes back inside for a drop to the other zone. That's what I'm interested in GJ. Watching. Yeah, there goes GU making its move. Music got loud all of a sudden. Oh. Not much happening. Waiting for volume to come, I guess. Getting myself ready over here. Oops, what happened? No, I want it. Well, crap. Looks like GU is making a move. Where is the darn license? Oh, I always ask me for that darn thing. All right, how much time we got? 5 minutes to the 8 a.m. candle. I'll be back. Okay, looks like it's rejecting. Use moving. Let's see what comes of it. There goes the Dixie. I think it was waiting for this area here to break. Still got 2 minutes. Hasn't really broken yet. Timing is everything, right? That's that move I was anticipating earlier. Instead it went up. Again, I thought it was a liquidity grab, which appears to have been. Now it's coming down. Looks like the USD has gotten some strength. GBP getting a little weaker. The index pushing up. That could be an anticipation. I don't know if that's an anticipation of the 8 a.m. But I'm thinking that 8 a.m. is going to bring the volume and continue the move. It will be a continuation move of what happened last night. I mean, it's a complete reversal from last night. Gold was. This was the move last night. It came straight, almost straight down to it. Not complete reversal, but almost. I mean, by the time this is over, it'll be a complete reversal from the way I see it. I don't think there's a way to avoid it. How much time? We got 17 seconds. 15 seconds. And it closed bearish. After all that, it closed bearish. That's 3 in a row now, bearish. I'm thinking that it wants to go down. We need a Dixie to get some momentum. I think I've discussed this before. This is the struggle that gold goes through when it wants to break. It does this up and down. It does this up and down. It does this up and down, and timing it is difficult. And that could be the wick, the droids that we were waiting for. Find out. This 30-minute candle is going to tell us. It's going to either respect that wick or give us another wick. It looks like it wants to break it. 58 once again. Yep, volume coming in. I think it's getting violent. GU has continued to move down. Broke that support. Okay, rejection on the 8. Let's see if that rejection holds. Excuse me. Why does my magic keys keep disappearing on me? This is frustrating, like you wouldn't believe it. Okay. Well, let's see if it's actually working. It is working. Okay. All right. Looks like the Dixie's making a move. Oh. The USD keeps tearing up as far as strength is concerned. We shall see if that can hold. Waiting on candles is the most boring thing, isn't it? Dixie rejected, keeps rejecting up here. Excuse me. Yeah, big seesaw going on. Kissing the 8 one more time. That's a 4-hour candle. Has 50 minutes. And the Dixie's candles are different. Well, that's got 50 minutes. Okay. Rejecting that 8 again. And Dixie is rejecting the 8. Is that apples to apples, 30-minute, 30-minute? Yeah. Well, I need to mark another bubble off of my weeks of my life. Much time? Still 20 minutes. Holy cow, for the 8:30 candle. Usually we get to move between the 8 and the 8:30, something. Something. Give me something. Looks like Greg did pretty good with GA. Go pushing. Breaking the high, or at least attempting to. The new high. Trying to, that is. Yeah, the Dixie is DXY. That's a dollar currency index. And it is bullish. It's struggling up here right now, but it is bullish. And it's got a big old, I mean, I'm thinking at some point gold is going to go up because it's got a big old zone up here. Unless it intends to break that, but I don't see how it can break that. We don't have any news or nothing like that. So I don't see that happening. But it has reversed this whole rejection here, it has reversed that. So still. This is when you think that it can't break it. And then it just keeps going one little candle up, one little candle up, one little candle up, one little candle up, and it breaks it. Very tentatively, but I've seen it happen many times. Four hours, still bearish. That 4 hour turns bullish. That turns bullish. I would look for a candle that looks just like this one on the other side, which would then push gold down to the wick and make Josh a lot of money. Ah. Not much happening. 16 more minutes. Can't even play a game of chess because I delete the program from my computer every Sunday evening, and I reinstall it every Friday evening. Oh, I'm looking at the zones now. Looking at the zones that I left last night. Looking at the action here. It would seem to me that this thing wants to go down. GU, that is. Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, it did give a nice retest. Let me see if that retest actually paid out. Yeah, 24 pips. I would be very surprised if GU fails to sell. I'd be very surprised. Oh, excuse me. I need a nap. Okay, so far as rejected the 8 twice now. Perhaps even 3 times because it touched it again. What does that look like on the 15-minute? Nothing there. 5-minute, looks cleaner on the 30-minute. If this turns red, then I don't see how I can recoup. I'm on the hour candle now. Oh yeah, that's a dip. That's a dip. A lot of seesaw action with GU. Now GBP is stronger than GU now again, but they're practically the same. And this is no news at 8:30, is there? Well, there's several news at 8:30. Some kind of reaction we'll have at 8:30. Avi, ¿estás en el trabajo? I know you said you were, last week you couldn't. So I'm wondering if you're at work today. Ooh, nice rejection again on the 8. Let's see, how much time? 10 minutes. Wow, yep. It's getting ready to run. Gold getting ready to run. Methinks. Wow. Up and down, up and down. Yep. GU is creeping back up. Still under the 50 though. Perhaps a retest of that move. Perhaps a retest from the previous move. Ooh, nice move. Nice push there on gold. Yep, gold is going. Or attempting to go. That's a little retest from this area up here. Nice move. Look at gold. That's nasty, especially after the 2 rejections, 2 or 3 rejections of the 8 exponential. Came down, came down, came down like 2 times. And then that move up, that's nasty. It don't really mean anything. It is, no, that's the wrong thing. In the big spectrum of things, it's still in the middle of this range. About to kiss the 50 on the 30-minute. Just kiss the 8 on the 1 hour. I mean, if that candle turns into a wick going down, that's gonna be ugly. I mean, it's gonna be sweet, but it's just gonna be ugly for those who jumped in the buy. And we will know on the hour candle once this 30-minute closes. strong move on gold, strong move. Let's see what the next half of that hour candle does. Less than 5 minutes. Uh, I hear you, Abby. Under 4 minutes for the hour. I mean, for the 30-minute candle. For the 8:30 candle to come. I need a nap. I know I mentioned that, but I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it today. I was just up too late last night. Oh. I've been getting to bed a lot earlier so that I could do these fine, and threw my thing all out of kilter. That move on gold threw me off. Two minutes. Dixie looks like it's gearing up to break through the top. We'll see if it can.
There is.
Let's see if this move from gold is a real thing to keep pushing up, or just a big old fake out. So rejecting the 50. Dixie pressing, there's the 830. Let's see if this rejection is for real. Oh, today's the voice, isn't it? Let's look at that 1 hour candle. The next 4 hour candle opens with the 9 a.m., which is 30 minutes away. Oh, that looks nasty on gold. That looks nasty on gold. That's just not nice. That is just not nice. Look, this went up. Next one came down completely, all the way down. That is just not nice. Oh, is it a fake to go up? Or was the up a fake to go down? Yeah, I think we're going to see some action before that. Buenos dias, Luis. I think, okay, was this a retest? It's rejecting the bottom. A 30-minute candle that came down is rejecting the bottom I just bounced from. So, oh, Dixie looks like it's just aching to go. Yeah, that was nasty. That was a nasty move. Because what? It went up, that the candle went up 30 pips, and then it completely canceled just a minute ago. So what is that again? Are we looking at a liquidity move from the top or liquidity move from the bottom? Right now it's looking from the bottom, but that don't mean nothing. That higher time frame on this is looking like it's gonna go on the Dixie. So what do we have here? Hold on a sec. Let's take a look at this a little closer. I mean, I know I have a zone. This is the zone I had drawn last night, but since then we have some. We do have this down here. So what does that make this? I mean, this is also the golden zone, if I remember correctly. This is the golden zone up here, isn't it? From that move down. Yeah, practically. Ain't nothing happening, guys. Nothing definitive. Nothing definitive. But if this candle, if that 1 hour candle turns into a wick, Then we'll have something. This right here. This whole thing turns red into a wick. And then we got something. And that's the only thing I see. Excuse me. It's looking more and more like a fake out to the top. Well, these are done. These are, well, the 15-minute is up, but these are not. The 4 hours high. And that's it. So that's not going to help us. Going to have to rely on price action. Good morning, love. That's my wife. Hey, beautiful. Here I am with the gang, taking a look at gold and GPUSD and the Dixie, and none of them are doing anything right now. Waiting on this candle to see if it turns red. Because I am sell biased. And if I miss the buy, I miss the buy. But it's the only thing that speaks to me at the moment, guys. I mean, this wick over here spoke, right? That it was going to push up, and it did. But that was before our time. That was before my time. Been waiting ever since. Or something. All we have is a range. Just need this thing to turn. Well, it's got 20 minutes. It's got 20 minutes to turn. More like 13. Why is it 22 minutes over there? Oh, I'm completely off. Okay, yep. 20 minutes, 20 some minutes. Yeah, I think what's going on here is Dixie is at supply area. It wants to break the supply area, but it's going to have a hard time doing so. And without it, then there is no way that gold can go down. In fact, it will reject here and gold will go up. I mean, this is a big area. So I am biased for the sell, but I'm not getting any help from the Dixie. GU pushing up. I hope you got out of that, Stefan. Was it Stefan? You either got your pips. Now let me see something. Now that was not a fake out, was it? On GU? No, that was not a fake out. It's been out. It's been out already for a while. Yeah. It wasn't the very next candle. Want to make sure. Good. Yeah, that was short and quick. It seems to me. Yeah, that was a retest of the bottom. Can it break the top? I think it's going. I think it's going. Gold is going. Let's see what we got over here. Gold, gold. Having a hard time though. It's at the golden zone, isn't it? It's over the 50. Let's see if it holds a 50. See what happens here. I'm looking for a buy here on gold. But it's struggling here. It's got that golden zone right there. Okay, I'm in. Took about 8 from there. Trying to see, it has to break above this in order to hold. If it can break above that, GU is tearing up. I mean, that might have to do it. Let me see what I got. about 7-8 pips, but it's got to break over this. I closed it at 8 pips because I didn't feel comfortable the way it was resisting there, and it is resistance. I mean, that's my original resistance. This is the resistance that I put in based on this action over here, which it did break for like 20 pips, but I was late to that party. So because the 50 was there. So these are my original zones from last night. This is the minor zones in between. This is my original zones from last night. And there's a golden zone right there. So other than breaking above that, if it cannot, it's going to reject and come down. So let me look at the Dixie. Still, I mean, that's like a 50% move down. That's a very nice bounce from the bottom. Wish could have caught that, but I was so sell biased. It had to convince me. Now it's convincing me that it's not coming down. Instead, it's going up, but it has to break that in order to really convince me. Then it can go for 60 pips. Otherwise, there's no other play. Is this a fake out to the bottom? It was a fake out to the bottom. Oh, darn it. This was a fake out to the bottom. From the zones from last night. Fake out. I mean, it never did close outside, but it rejected nicely. That's a bottom zone rejection. Let's put it from there for about 75 pips. Wow. Wow. That was an impulse move, but nothing definitive yet. Like Jay was saying in class last week, those 7-8 pips, man, they add up. 7-8 pips, they add up. When you get impulsive moves like that and you can catch it, if there's no definitive move, like we have seen gold tear up when it's really moving. So we know what it looks like when it's really moving. That was not it. You know, that was not it. That should have kept going. That should have kept going. It didn't. And it might still. It might still. But I'm not willing to hold my position on a maybe. Ooh. That might be my only play. Already made money last night on gold and GU. So let me see what that GU bounce there looks like from last night's zones. Oh, wow. That was like the retest that everybody was really waiting for. Look at it on the 4 hour. If you guys have the zones from last night. Oh, you don't have the zone from last night because I didn't send that out. I'm sorry, I did not send that out. I sent gold last night. I didn't send the zones from GU. But on the 4 hour, that's just a powerful break and retest that went to the 50 moving average on the 4 hour and stopped. That's where it's at right now. Right there. Hit a brick wall. Let me see if I still have my zone. I don't think I still have my zones from last night on gold. I do. Okay. So basically it went to the golden zone, rejected, came back down, all the way back down to the support from last night, and then it bounced from support hard. Now it's struggling on the top zone. Looks like it's gonna break it. What do I have over here? It's gold, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like it wants to break the top zone from last night. Again. Ooh, excuse me. How many minutes? 2 minutes? No, 8 minutes. It's the 9 a.m. candle. Let's take a look at what. So that's the 8. Okay, nice. Yeah, that 30-minute move just came back down to retest the bottom, grab some liquidity, and took off. It's nice. That would have been another 8 or 10 pips for me, but it's all right. It's okay. Right. Of the GU trend line, let me take a look at that. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I have an inner trend line and an outer trend line on GBP USD. Last night it broke the outer trend line. I mean the inner trend line took off, and now when it came back down, it retested the outer trend line it broke out of. Yep. Excuse me. Good job, Daniel. Well. Well done. I think it's gonna be a bagel kind of morning. After I'm done here. Little bagel, little cream cheese. How much time? 4 minutes to 9 a.m. candle. Yeah, that's a golden zone move. Nice one too. Lo vendiste ahora, Josh. I believe you. I believe you. Porque tú eres un agresivo. Poquito prematuro, yo creo, pero. Yeah, it hit 61.8. That first touch of 61.8. I mean, it already paid off. I mean, that first touch of 61.8 dropped to about right there. That was 22 pips. So that was nice. Pero ahora, uff, que tú eres agresivo. Ese tigre es agresivo. Oh, nice, though. Mira, that's a 15-minute. That's a 15-minute. Mira, quitarlo esto de aquí. I think taking that off makes it a little cleaner. That's a 15-minute. Oh. 1754. Josh says 1754. 1754. 96. Este hombre está loco. Look at Josh. 96, you say? Oh, come on. So that's Josh's entry. So you're up already 20 pips. I'm assuming that's your stop loss. What are you taking it? You taking it down here? You're taking it down there? O hasta acá? No, yo creo que la técnica mía se va a convertir en la de Josh. Esperar a que llegue a cierto punto y coger la reversa. Put it on reverse and hit the gas. That's Josh's method. Got a minute left. Let's see if this closes bearish. Of course, that's a 15-minute candle. Come on, that doesn't, come on. The 30-minute is bullish like crazy. The hour is bullish like crazy. Let's see. 4 hours closing. Zone bounce. Two minutes. Is that the 9 o'clock? That's 9 o'clock. Vamos a ver qué se trae la novena hora. Josh, if you win this trade, you will have converted me. I will join your sect. Porque esto está bullish. Esto está bien bullish. Aunque ya tú lo más seguro te sacaste unos 500 pips de ahí. Me imagino que te habrá sacado unos 15 por lo menos, unos 15 o 20. GU rejecting up here again. I think this is kind of a dud, kind of Monday morning, guys. I mean, maybe we've gotten spoiled. Well, I mean, again, Monday morning, the London was pretty exciting. But the New York. Good job, Josh. Yeah, that's a quick scalp. I mean, you gotta be in and out on something like that. If you're gonna take a sell on that, depending on how you're looking at it, whether you take a sell on the what did it touch? We saw it touch something. Was it the 15-minute? Yeah, the 15-minute 50, or because it was at 61.8 on the golden zone or whatever. You take that sell, you just gotta be quick about it. Because you're going against the trend. Oh, there you go. There's 9. There's 9 for you. Now that would have paid you right there nicely. Como 30 pips por ahí, me imagino. Yep, 30 pips. Man, I got about 12 more minutes and then I'm calling it. Was that a retest of the previous zone that it left from? It was a retest, wasn't it? It's a retest of that thing that broke over above. See if it breaks a high. I've been backtesting, Josh, and watching gold. And I think the one of the best approaches to gold is what you've been doing. I've been watching you. Just waiting for it to reach the areas where it's likely to reject and then go in heavy. Go in heavy with a tight stop loss and get your quick scalp out. Because gold respects zones pretty well. as in, you know, it came down here, bounced. I think it will eventually break it, but initially bounced, and look at, what's that, 780 pips to the upside. It goes up to this zone, rejects, pays out 30 pips. Now, I don't know what it's going to do from here, but most likely when it reaches up here, if it goes up, it'll reject again for a moment, if anything else, because again, it rejected last night. So if it goes up, wait for gold here and take the first touch of it, basically, for a sell. If you're a scalper, is what I'm getting at. I've been watching it happen quite a lot. Let's see what you got over here, what you send me. No, no lo recibí, hermano. No lo recibí. I'm refreshing. No, no lo recibí. Okay, now I'm pretty much done here, guys. Not much action this morning, unless you were up early and caught. This is a 6 a.m. candle. Last night it was the beautiful thing, right? It reached the top over here, rejected. Like I said, I entered right up here. Wish I would have held it, but I would have had to stay up. I would have had to stay up till at least 2 a.m. Actually, no, I would have had to been up to 3 a.m. After 3 a.m., then I can move my stop loss and I can let it run. But I couldn't move it before that. And there's no way I was going to keep it open. So I took early profits on that, took early profits on this move up here, this move right here. And this morning was simply an exercise in patience, waiting and waiting and waiting. This had already happened. I thought this would break, and I think it could still break. I'm still sell bias in that sense. I think it still could happen. But seeing as it broke above the 50, I took that 50 up for about 7-8 pips. And that was that, you know. Perhaps a better move like Josh did would have been to wait for the wick up here and catch the sell, because again, there's resistance. And these are the zones from last night. It broke above momentarily last night and dropped right back inside. So price is ranging in here in a very powerful way. Looking forward to the rest of the day. If you're going to keep trading, price is bullish on gold at the moment. You know, from what I see, this should break. Let's see what the Dixie is doing. Well, the Dixie is undecided what it wants to do. It rejected here, now is bullish again, creating a line, a tiny little minor support here. If it has it, I don't even sure if it has that support, because that candle is still live. That's the 4-hour candle. That's going to be there for a while. Okay. So this is the 1 hour. Let's look at the 30-minute. I guess you could make an argument that there is support right there on the Dixie. If it breaks that, then gold will move up here. But if it bounces from there and goes up, which is not likely that it's going to break that supply zone, it's not likely that's going to move up there because there's no news. We did have some news at 8:30, and maybe that's what moved the market a little bit, gave it some confidence to move. Let's see, hold on a second. Let's go back to gold. I mean, this was at 8 o'clock, and then this is 8:30, and there was news. It was 7 or 8 yellow folders, you know, so it might have helped it to have that impulse move. Now that the news have been able, people have been able to digest the news, maybe it's just not that important, so it's not pushing. So we don't really know. So again, if you're gonna stay trading for the rest of the day, again, watch for gold to have a continuation move to the upside, or if this rejects like it's doing right now, then this is it right here where it will go. I mean, again, I'm thinking it's gonna fill the wick eventually. But with the Dixie, I don't know. I can't imagine the Dixie going to break through. If it does, then yeah, it'll come down. But otherwise, I think gold is gonna remain bullish for the foreseeable. Let me see. I got your pick here. Yep, nice. Nice. Y la añadiste. I see what you did there, Josh. Okay, and you sold. Yep. You got about, yeah, almost 20 pips. Nice move. Good job, buddy. So that's all I got. That is all I got. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop the share. Let me see, 15 minutes. Should I wait 1 more minute? See what the 15-minute does. That's nice rejection, but now that play may be over. No, I think I'm gonna go have breakfast. Okay, guys. So those of you on TTA, I will see you. Let me go and move this up. Those of you in TTA, I will see you this evening, 7 p.m. On the dot. And I think I got a pretty good class prepared for you on the last one on risk management, and it's a checklist. And so be there or be square. All right. God bless you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.